Hello guys. The today's topic is series solution of second order differential equation. To study this series solution of second order differential equation, first we have to identify some basic phenomena, that is what is analytic function. A function fx which can be expanded in Taylor series on interval containing any point. The series converges to fx for all x in the interval of convergence. That is, a function fx which can be expanded in the Taylor series with respect to a point is known as analytic function. Now moving on to the ordinary point. If we have the equation d2y over dx square plus p dy over dx plus qy equals to 0, where p and q are the polynomials in x, and if at x equals to a, p not equals to infinite, and x minus a q not equals to infinite, then the point x equals to a is an ordinary point of above equation. And if either p or q is equals to infinite or both, then ordinary point does not exist. And if ordinary point does not exist, then we cannot find series solution of the given ordinary differential equation. So we have to move on to the singular point. So singular point is of two types. One is regular singular point and another is irregular singular point. So regular singular point, if at x equals to a, x minus a p not equals to infinite, and x minus a square q not equals to infinite, then x minus x equals to a is a regular singular point. And if either of this x minus a p or x minus a square q or both equals to infinite, then x equals to a is a irregular singular point. And again, if irregular singular point exists, then we cannot find series solution of the second order differential equation. And there is, if regular singular point, then we can apply Frobenius method. Which method? Frobenius method to solve the second order differential equation. Now working rule to solve a ODE if x equals to 0 is an ordinary point. Let the original given equation is of the form d2y over dx square plus p dy over dx plus qy equals to 0. Let it is equation number 1. So the first step 1 is we have to let the solution is y equals to a naught plus a1x plus a2x square plus a3x cube up to am x raised to power m and so on. So let it is equation number 2. This is the series solution of given differential equation. So to get this series solution, we have to find the value of a2, a3, a4 and so on. And to get the value of these constants, we have to find dy over dx and d2y over dx from equation number 2 and put y dy over dx and d2y over dx square in equation number 1, so that we can get equation in form of series. Now we have to equate to 0 the coefficient of various power of x to find a2, a3, a4 in term of a0 and a1. We cannot get directly the value of more than 2 or 3 terms. So to get the value of other terms, we have to find a recurrence relation, and recurrence relation can be get by equating to 0 the coefficient of x raised to power m. That is, we can get a solution in form of a raised to power k, a raised to power m. So there we have to put m equals to 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on in the recurrence relation to get the value of a2, a3, a4 and so on. That is the term which we cannot find directly from the equating the coefficients. So when we get the value of a2, a3, a4, a5, a6 and so on, then we have to replace these in equation number 2. We get the series solution of the given second order differential equation when x equals to 0 is an ordinary point. Now the problem is, find the power series solution of 1 minus x square y double dash minus 2x y dash plus 2y equals to 0 about x equals to 0. So first we have to identify whether x equals to 0 is an ordinary point or singular point. So for this we are rewriting the equation y double dash minus 2x upon 1 minus x square y dash plus 2 upon 1 minus x square y equals to 0, that is on the form in the form of d2y over dx square plus p dy over dx plus qy equals to 0. On comparing, we get p equals to minus 2x upon 1 minus x square and q equals to 2 upon 1 minus x square. Now add x equals to 0. P equals to, when we put x equals to 0, then it will get 0 upon 1, that is 0, which is not equals to infinite. And when we find x cube and x equals to 0, then this is also equals to 0. So this is also not equals to infinite. So x equals to 0 is an ordinary point. So we can use power series solution method. So for this, we let the solution is of the form y equals to a naught plus a1x plus a2x square plus a3x cube up to an x raised to power n and so on. Let it is equation number 2. Now we have to differentiate it. So dy over dx and d2y over dx square we get, and these are the equation number 3 and 4. Now we have to put equation number 2, 3 and 4 in equation number 1. So what do we get? We get a solution in form of series, a function that it is equal to equation number 5. Now from this equation we have to identify the value of a2, a3, a4, a5 and so on in term of a0 and a1. From this equation number 5, we have to equate to 0 the coefficient of x raised to power 0 first, that is constant term. So what is the coefficient of x raised to power 0? When we multiply 1 to this particular equation, what do we get? 2a2 is a constant term. When we put x square, when we multiply by x square, then there is the minimum element is of minimum coefficient is of x square. So leave it. Now when we multiply by minus 2x into this particular bracket, then here we also get the coefficient of x, but we have to require the coefficient of x raised to power 0. So leave it. So when we multiply by 2 to this particular bracket, we get a constant term, that is 2a0, which is equals to 0. So from here we get the value of a2, which is equals to a0, because we have to find out the value of a2, a3, a4 and so on in term of a0 and a1. So here we get the value of a2, which is equals to minus a0. Now equating to 0 the coefficient of x. So again multiply by 1 to this particular bracket, we get the coefficient of x is 6a3. When we multiply by x square, no coefficient of x exists, leave it. When we multiply by x, we get the coefficient of x is minus 2a1. So, and when we multiply by 2 to this particular bracket, we get the coefficient 2a1. So from here we get a3 is equals to 0. In this manner, we cannot get the value of more than 2-3 terms directly. So we have to identify a recurrence relation. So for the recurrence relation, equating to 0 the coefficient of x raised to power n. So when we multiply by 1, we get the coefficient of x raised to power n minus 2. But this is a continuous series. So after 2 term we get x raised to power n. So for this term, how to identify? Just replace, we have to get x raised to power m. That is, we have to replace this m minus 2 by m, that is m by m plus 2. So what do we get? M plus 2, m plus 1. Now when we multiply by x square, then this is the term, this is the coefficient of x raised to power m, that is minus m, m minus 1. From here a m plus 2 and here a m. Now when we multiply by minus 2x, we get the coefficient of x raised to power m, that is minus the 2m am. And when we multiply by 2, this is the 2am, which is equals to 0. Now simplify it. So m plus 2, m plus 1, am plus 2. From here, these all three are the coefficient of am. So combining them, taking minus as a common, so m square minus m plus 2m and minus 2. am is equals to 0. m plus 2, m plus 1, am plus 2. We have to find the factors, and the factors are m minus 1, m plus 2, am is equals to 0. So from here m plus 2 cannot be equals to 0. So am plus 2 is equals to m minus 1 upon m plus 1 am. This is equation number 6 and known as Lagrange relation. Now we have to find the value of a4, a5, a6 and so on, and the values can be calculated from equation number 6. Here we have value of a2 and a3 already. Now we have to find the value of a4, and how to get the value of a4? When we put m equals to 2, so at m equals to 2, 3, 4 and so on, a4 is equals to 2 minus 1 upon 2 plus 1 a2, that is a4 is equals to 1 by 3 a2, and the value of a2 is equals to minus a naught. So from here we get a4 is equals to minus a naught by 3. Same as when we put m equals to 3, we get a5 is equals to 3 minus 1 upon 3 plus 1 a3, but the a3 is equals to 0. So from here a5 is equals to 0. Similarly, when we put m equals to 4, we get a6 is equals to 4 minus 1 upon 4 plus 1 a4, that is a6 is equals to 3 by 5 a4, and the value of a4 is minus a0 by 3. So from here a6 is equals to minus 1 by 5 a0, and again when we put m equals to 5, then a7 is equals to 0. So from here we have a chain, that is a2, a4, a6, a8, that is at the even term we have a term, a valid term, and when m equals to odd, then entire terms are 0. So a7, a9, a11 all are equals to 0. a8 is equals to, what is the value of a8? Since a4 is minus a0 by 3, a6 is minus a0 by 5, so a8 is minus a0 by 7 and so on. So on putting all a's in equation number 2, we get y equals to a0 plus a1x minus a2 a0 x square plus 0 x3 minus a0 by 3 x raised to power 4 plus 0 x raised to power 5 minus a0 by 5 x raised to power 6 plus 0 x raised to power 7 minus a0 by 7 x raised to power 8 and so on. So from here we get a0 as a common. So a0, that is 1 minus x square minus x raised to power 4 by 3 minus x raised to power 6 by 5 minus x raised to power 8 by 7 and so on, plus a1x. So this is the required series solution. Required series solution for the given problem. Hope you understand the content of this lecture. If you like this lecture, then like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.